Jasmine back on the channel. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. So today we got time Shaq disrespected other NBA players. This shall be interesting because I feel like Shaq, when he was a player, he talked that talk, but he also had the confidence because he knew on the court he was that guy. He was that big man. He knew that he was gonna play and did what he was supposed to do each and every night, day in and day out. A lot of people don't like Shaq, but I think Shaq was a very good player. He played his role as he was supposed to. Well, how many rings he got? Four rings. I think he's, I'm not gonna say one of the last good big men because there's still some good big men today, but the big man role has changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's like one of those last true big centers. But let's go ahead and get into this video. Let's see how Shaq disrespects some NBA players. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, push that notification bell. That being said, let's get it.
Shaq's known to disrespect whoever. Sometimes it got so bad, he ended careers. Shaq and JaVale McGee's beef got pretty bad. Like, Shaq's own mom had to get involved bad. And the drama started on Shaq a Fool, where JaVale was constantly being used as a punching bag. Shaq and the guys would bash JaVale on air and put his mistakes out there for minutes.
But the crazy thing is, JaVale McGee got like 4 championship rings, or 3. That's the crazy thing. And he's an Olympian. Like, that's crazy.
Millions to see.
Oh, post him up, JaVale. Post him up, JaVale. Hold him off. Hold him off.
Some time went by, JaVale joined the Warriors, and he started playing the best games of his career. But the second he made one mistake, the boys put him on blast again.
JaVale McGee throws out a crazy alley-oop on an invisible mini-hoop out of bounds.
I thought you said JaVale McGee wasn't going to be on anymore.
You did. I said, his birthday.
When JaVale first saw this, he was ready to square up with Shaq, but, being across the country is not an option. So JaVale brought out his Twitter fingers, and he started taking shots at Shaq. JaVale called him out saying, "Shaq, get my nuts out your mouth, and eat a d." That is all. If you know Shaq,
he really
takes everything personal. Whatever Shaq starts, he finishes. And that's exactly what he tried to do to JaVale's career. Shaq clapped back saying, "Now since you on a good team, you want to act like you a player now. Stop it. You will only be remembered for Shaq a Fool, bum ass. Don't be acting like you a G. I'll smack the out of your bum ass. You're the one to be looking stupid with your dumb ass bum
who's
ass."
reading this, bro?
Then JaVale responded with, "You've had these nuts in your mouth for 5 or 6 years now. You thought I was just gonna stay silent? And you already know Shaq had to do him dirty." He literally photoshopped JaVale on a homeless man. And then JaVale's teammate KD had to step in because, he just likes Twitter.
JaVale he works extremely hard. He's coming here and doing so much for us as a player. And he only wants to be respected just like anybody else. And I understand Shaq works for a company that wants him to do that type of stuff and make fun of players. It's cool and funny, but when you just keep doing it time and time again, and then a guy actually disagrees with you, you threaten them. I ain't no cops can threaten civilians like that.
And you're tripping if you thought Shaq would be all right with this. As soon as he saw KD's interview, he tweeted out, "Mind your own business. This ain't for you. I understand you're sticking up for your teammate. That's cool. But your boy JaVale is still a bum. He started it.
Why Shaq ain't let it go, bruh? Why he ain't let it go and just go to the next person? Oh my gosh. Poor thing.
I'm gonna finish it. Dude, things got so bad and went so
childish.
viral, Shaq's own mom had to get involved. And when that phone rang, Shaq had to draw the line.
Didn't it get out of hand,
No,
Shaq, when your mom has to step in and his mom is stepping in?
It didn't get out of hand, but my mother is someone who I love and respect, and she told me to stop it and don't bring it up again, so I'm not going to talk about it ever again. His name won't ever come out of my mouth ever again.
Earlier this year,
Why your mama
Shaq
gotta
took
tell you
shots at
for
Rudy
you to
Gobert.
stop?
It shocked everyone. But not many people know this beef started over 2 years ago. Back in 2019, Shaq made fun of Rudy for crying after he was snubbed from the All-Star game.
There is no crying in basketball, Rudy. Man up.
I love
Get
that.
some icy hot on your face, Rudy.
Rudy never responded to Shaq, nor have they ever played against each other, so the situation kind of came out of nowhere. Shaq decided a year was too long in between sending some shots, so he started going at him again. When Shaq appeared on the All Things Covered podcast, the topic of Rudy Gobert's contract extension came up. Rudy recently signed a 5-year deal worth $205 million.
That's insane. And To me, I thought that was a little pricey for Rudy. Not to knock his game, but that was a little pricey. What y'all think about him on the Timberwolves? How y'all think? What did y'all think about that? Him on Timberwolves with Karl Anthony Towns. I don't think it's working out too well for players like what's his name? Not Beasley. Oh, I can see his face. He be dunking on people and stuff. But I don't know. I heard a lot of players over there feel like they can't find their role because it's like the paint is too crowded and stuff. So
That's the biggest deal for a center in NBA history. He could make $46 million in 2025 alone. That's nearly $20 million more than any season in Shaq's prime. And clearly, Shaq took some offense to this.
Oh, yeah, what do you think about that contract?
Yeah,
Rudy, I mean, he got $200 million, Shaq.
200. I'm not going to hate, but this should be an inspiration to all the little kids out there. If you average 11 points in the NBA, you can get 200 million.
But Shaq didn't stop there.
That's crazy.
He went to his Instagram and posted this Photoshop picture of Shaq dunking on Rudy with the caption, "I would have had 45 points, 16 rebounds, 10 missed free throws in 3 quarters. He would have had 11 points, 4 rebounds, fouled out in 3 quarters. I'm a G." And
nah,
Rudy tried to
Shaq's
call him back,
wildin'.
but those tweets didn't end up anywhere. Shaq and Damian Lillard's beef got so bad, it turned into a rap battle. It all started when Dame showed up on Joe Budden's podcast. He was there to promote his upcoming album, but, being an NBA player, Dame was asked how he stacked up to other MCs in sports. And when asked to compare his rap career to Shaq, Dame didn't hold back.
You think you got better music than Shaq?
I think I rap better than Shaq.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
This set up one of the most entertaining beefs in sports history. Shaq heard Dame talk his trash, but instead of calling him out on Instagram, he went ahead and made a diss track.
Now it's time to be disciplined. It's time to put up that belt. And we will ass. Here we go.
Saying things like, "Take your time to respond, there's no hurry. You'll never be Westbrook, never be Curry.
Ooh.
What's in your wallet, American Express or Visa? Talking like you Brian, you ain't even Trevor or Risa." Ooh, Dame heard this, and like most rappers would do, he came at Shaq even harder, dropping a diss
Where
call.
was I at with this diss track? Because I did not know this happened. What?
Rain, go away. You already know Dame took this beat personally, but he knew how great he was, so he wasn't scared to show someone like Shaq his skill. Dropping bars like, "You say he the GOAT, I come for his body. Platinum cause he bought all the copies. I fill the tank up with diesel. You jealous of me and I see you. Cause on this day, originals just can't with the sequel." Ooh, the Dame went even crazier saying, "It'd be wise to move on, Aristotle, cause it's a gimme. All the money in the world, but traded you for penny." Ooh, damn, ooh, Jesus, on fire right now.
Dang.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Dang.
But I don't care how
Dang.
great Shaq was in the NBA. This was the one time he couldn't defend himself. Shaq lost this one. Now, when it comes to players,
He didn't say
beefing with Shaq,
nothing?
no one's safe. Not current players, not legends. Shaq doesn't care.
A Corona and palm trees.
A Corona and calm seas.
And a bomb breeze.
And our strong knees.
It's Andy and Snoop.
And we're eating Guam cheese.
Guam cheese.
Yeah.
He said Guam. Jeez. Like, what?
He'll chew you up and spit you out. And as soon as Scottie Pippen took a single shot, Shaq tried to put his career in a hearse. It started in 2015. Shaq put up this picture of the best Lakers and the best Bulls ever. And it was captioned, "We'd beat them by 50. What do you think? Let me know, don't hold back." And Scottie Pippen saw this post and he felt disrespected, so he responded with a post of his own. This time a pic with him and MJ, caption, "Sorry Shaq, I don't get caught up in hypotheticals. All I know is we won 6 titles, twice the amount you claim while in LA. Ooh, I don't think Shaq gonna be happy about this one. Yeah, Shaq was mad. That's why he went so reckless at Scottie on the Dan Patrick show.
It was the 5 best Lakers and the 5 best Bulls, and I said we beat them by 50. That's how I feel, and I'm sticking to it. I didn't say, "Hey, at Scottie Pippen, we'll beat you guys by 50. I just said, "I'll beat you by 50. Now, he made it personal when he said, "Oh, at Shaq, hey, I don't believe in hypotheticals." So he swung first, so I'm going to swing second, and I'm going to swing last because I don't let bums disrespect me. Yeah, he was a great player, but I'm the bridge, he's the water. He will always be under me.
But the beef was just getting started. Immediately after this,
No, I didn't know Shaq's rap was this crazy. Shaq is wildin'. What? I did not know
things on
that.
Instagram heated up between the two. Shaq posted the same pic that Scottie had posted, but he photoshopped MJ's face on him and said, "Sorry, Scottie Pippen, I don't believe in hypotheticals either. This guy did most of the work. Remember, I was Batman, you was Robin. I was Puffy, you was Mace. Ooh, and you think it'd be over after that, but Shaq was just living in Scotty's head rent-free. Later that day, Scotty responded one last time with the one thing he had on Shaq, rings, saying, "Game over, Shaq. All that ever mattered to me is winning. We did plenty of that in Chicago." But you know, Shaq always got the last word. He posted Scotty's face, edited onto a fiddle, and said, "The great Michael Jordan got you 6 rings. You'll always be remembered as Mr. Second Fiddle. Second behind him, second behind me. Game ain't over till I say so." Damn, Shaq heard me saying all that. Now, probably the most infamous beef involving Shaq
Nah, I remember
between
this.
him and Dwight Howard.
I remember
This
this.
situation has been going on for over a decade. Dwight was drafted to the Magic, dressed up as Superman for the dunk contest, and eventually joined the Lakers. But that's also exactly how Shaq's career went. Drafted to the Magic, joined the Lakers, nicknamed Superman. It's a little weird, Dwight. So Shaq felt Dwight was doing everything to replace his legacy. Now, even though Dwight was a really good player, Shaq didn't give him any credit whatsoever. In 2012, Dwight's stats were better than any big in the league at the time. But Shaq wouldn't let anyone label Dwight as the best.
Dwight Howard is the best big man in the game.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Listen, you need to stop.
Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, he called Chuck E. Cheese.
Ain't got nothing to do with it. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Listen to me. Andrew Bynum is a true big man. Back you down, jump hook. Dwight Howard has 1 or 2 moves.
Andrew Bynum. He was soft too. In my opinion, he was soft too. Andrew Bynum, bruh. Dwight Howard was a beast in his prime. Dwight Howard was a beast in his prime.
No way.
I tell you what.
But that wasn't it. The Lakers recently signed Dwight for the 2019 season, and when TMZ asked Shaq what he thought about it, well, he said this.
Lakers just signed Dwight Howard. How do you feel about that?
Who?
Dwight Howard. You don't know?
Shaq's always just
He
been
said who?
petty when it comes to Dwight. Even during situations where it literally has nothing to do with Dwight at all, Shaq would still bring him up. Like this
Dwight
one time
Howard was
when Kobe
good
did an
at
interview, he
Magic.
claimed that he'd have 12 rings if Shaq hit the gym more, stayed in shape, wasn't lazy, all that. Somehow, that turned into Shaq dissing Dwight. When Shaq first saw this, he responded to Kobe and defended himself. And a lot of people thought it was turning into a beef between those two, but they addressed it on Twitter and claimed there was no beef. And instead, this is where Shaq decided to turn it into a situation about Dwight. This guy said D. White. The beef with these two is just out of hand. Shaq wouldn't even let Dwight celebrate the biggest moment of his career. After the Lakers won the championship, Dwight was posting pictures, videos, and he even gave an emotional speech. But Shaq said this about the guy.
You know what I don't like as a player, though?
What's that?
So a lot of players on their little Instagram bragging like they were the reason they got the championship. Sit your ass down. You didn't do nothing. Stop it.
But I already know what you're talking about.
You know it.
Why is Shaq like that, bro? I did not know he was like that.
Oh,
What?
you know who I'm talking about. Stop it. Front runner. Post one pick and sit your ass down.
Shaq and Charles Barkley have disrespected each other a ton throughout their careers. But back in 1999 is where their beef really started.
Ooh. Shaq is too big, bruh. Shaq is too big.
See,
I don't.
they moved past this, somewhat. Now they're teamed up on Inside the NBA where they debate things live. And plenty of moments over the years got completely out of control. Like back in 2017 when Shaq agreed LeBron needed some help added to the Cavs. Charles disagreed since Cleveland had just won a championship, but Shaq took things very personally.
You played for a team that had Big Four. You forgot about that? You, Akeem, Scotty.
First of all,
it doesn't matter.
That wasn't even close.
It doesn't matter.
No, it's not even close.
It doesn't
We
matter.
were all old men way past our prime.
It doesn't
This guy
matter.
just won the championship. He got a young Kyrie Irving and a terrific Kevin Love. And
Yeah,
now,
but it takes more than that to win the
they
championship.
just won the championship. What do you mean it takes more?
He's mad.
They just won the championship.
First of all, you know nothing about going back to back. I do, and Kenny do.
Now, most debates between these two, it always
They
ends with
always-
Shaq yelling as loud as he can.
They
When
always
Charles
get
tried to
no
give his
charge
opinion
about
on the
no
2018
rings.
playoffs, Shaq was not messing around.
You ain't got to repair nothing. You got to stop babying your players. You got baby, that's why you ain't win.
Oh,
I didn't have Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant carry me up and down the court.
So why you don't hold
Because
I got 3 finals MVP, Chuck.
Because you
Google me,
because
Chuck.
George got, everybody
Google
knows
me,
you were a
Chuck.
great
You see
player.
that?
Everybody
Google
knows
me.
you were a great player.
You don't know
That
what you're talking about when it comes to
No,
you
that
ain't got to
does
repair
not.
nothing. He got to step up and play.
We all
when it
didn't
come
have
play.
other players
This is
carrying us
playoff
up and down the
stoppage.
court. You can yell as much as
I
you
got
want
3
to.
finals MVP. How many
You
got?
are a great player.
There's even been times where these two almost fought on air. Like in 2019 when Charles started calling Shaq names.
Mr. Sensitive.
No, ain't no Mr. Sensitive. Do it again. I'm telling you right now.
Don't you want to weigh in on this?
No, I don't want to weigh. No.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, Shaq.
You know though. I'm telling
Mr.
you.
Sensitive.
No, I ain't sensitive. I'm gonna knock your ass out. I'm telling you right now.
Shaq takes his opinion seriously, especially when it comes to the playoffs and winning championships. And whenever Charles tries to get in the way of that, Shaq lets him know the two of them aren't on the same level. A few years ago, when the Cavs were in the finals, Shaq
Look how
came home
mad
back
Shaq
and
looked.
Charles interrupted him.
Another must-win for Cleveland.
Oh, my goodness.
You don't want to mess around, Chuck. You have no idea what we're talking about because
It's a real must-win for Boston.
Because you've only been to the final once, so
I
you
didn't.
don't
I
know.
wasn't riding on Dwayne Wade's and Kobe's coattails.
Doesn't matter, Chuck. I got the same thing you got, and I passed you up 10 years.
Just letting you know. If
Anyway.
I had been riding on Kobe's coattails.
What we eating? They try.
Anyway,
Look at Ernie.
I forgot about it.
Ernie's like, I'm trying to eat, bruh.
Rick Fox.
people question why you in the
Derek
Hall of Fame
Fisher.
anyway.
Why did that get so personal when we're talking about Game 5?
No, because Chuck always interrupt me. Don't interrupt me, Chuck. I'm going to punch you right in your face.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
What? Okay. We're going to be moving some furniture.
Okay, I got you.
I'm going to throw one of these chicken wings at your fat ass.
Okay.
Oh.
You go sit
Right
it
after the
like one.
segment.
You go grab it like what those birds do.
You going to do what?
Come on, man. Quit
You gonna
screwing
do
around.
what?
I got man.
Yeah.
No, come on, man.
You don't want to get on this old cheap suit Kenny got
That's what I
on.
thought.
Papa was a roller.
Stabbing
But,
them with a trial.
Shaq can say all of these crazy things because, well, he's got the rings to back it up. Even when he was overweight, he was still a dominant force. But these guys, they let themselves go and...
Nah, that's crazy. That was wild. I did not know Shaq's mouth was like that. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think of this down below. What y'all think of Shaq. That's crazy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, push that notification bell, share this video with your friends and family. Let me know any other videos you'd like to see me do. With that being said, see you guys next video.